Hi there, 112 folks, and welcome to week 12. I think, yeah, week 12. We're we're really cooking now. Um, so I know that s- some folks have reached out to me with some questions, and I'm loving the thought that you all are putting into your work and the clarity and the cohesion. And just so that you know, like I am seeing so much growth, and I'm very, very proud of everybody. I know that interacting in an online class is challenging, but I've been so very impressed with the level of thought and analysis that's been going on this week. Thank you for those of you who have presented early. I know that you guys are definitely like figuring out some kinks, and it's different when we're doing an online class. And I think that you all have been doing wonderfully well. Um, so, a couple of points of clarification. And so for this week, as I've noticed, so in regards to the presentation, so the presentation is something that we are doing over the next several weeks so that not everybody has to go at the same time and we don't have a backlog of presentations. But we have Latrell and then Elizabeth Sheets, Nora, and Katie this week. And so if you are going this week, I've already posted the presentations that I received. If I got them since yesterday, then I'll make sure that they're on there. But as you are engaging on here, you should, as a presenter, put your presentation on the board and then also submit it to the presentation Dropbox. We are also going to be working on APA practice this week. And then there will be a workshop on APA practice. So this week we're gearing up to do our poetry critique, which will be next week. I've been really loving some of the conversations on Mary Oliver. I've been enjoying seeing your conversations with each other. You all are having so many brilliant thoughts, and I can't wait to read more of them. And so this week, as you're going through and you're taking some time to really like chew on some of these poems and enjoy them, just really take time to think through like what poems have resonated with you, what poems have not resonated with you, and what's something that you can go in more detail about. Because when we do your poetry critique, and that'll happen next week, we're going to be doing a deep dive into a poem of your choice. And so just kind of be thinking as you've been going through the poems about which ones have resonated with you. Now, this week we are going to specifically be kind of continuing a conversation about rhetoric and the rhetorical situations in poetry. For your writing workshop this week, this is a warm up for your presentation for your poetry critique next week. But so sorry. It's, this assignment is specifically focusing on how to uh, work on poetry, and I think that I can't find it. There it is. Okay, there it is. Okay, I just had to make sure that it was posted in the right place. Okay, so what you're going to be doing here is your poetry critique, which is practicing for your poetry critique for next week. So you're going to write a detailed paragraph and you're going to use an APA citation to make sure that you're practicing for next week. And so this is more of a like work on editing and work on writing about poetry. And so that was Create. Okay. All right. So you're going to actively annotate the document, but then also write a paragraph that creates that is one focused paragraph that talks about the poem and uses at least one citation so that I can give you some feedback on that. And so it's one paragraph, and that is for your writing workshop, poetry, and APA practice here. And then the writing workshop is just APA practice with citations. So where we're going to be going in the future is we're going to be going through poetry critiques, and then we're also going to be getting toward your annotated bibliography as we round out the semester. So when you're working through some poetry this week and enjoying the last little bit of that, just really think through like where are the things that you need more focus on, more help with, and then we will deal with that. I hope you all have a great rest of your week. Enjoy the poems, and I look forward to some of the responses and the presentations on the boards. Bye.